You are? Okay. I'll sit down there then and kick her off if you're ready to go. Mm-hmm. You are?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? Okay. All right, Dylan, you're good to go up there?
Yep. We're
Okay, sounds good. All right, everybody, we've got head coach Paul Sather here. Good win for UND. He'll start with some opening remarks, and then we'll turn it over for questions. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, as I was saying to our guys, winning's really difficult, and I think we're trying to learn how to win. And I think you saw a lot of times where we made mistakes late. We did some things, but our guys kept fighting, and they kept making plays late. We made some free throws late. I thought we rebounded better at times late, just giving us a chance to close. But Phillip was really good, obviously. And then different guys just made plays at different times, which was important for us. So good team, really good team win for us.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Dylan, with questions from the media room.
I'm not hearing anything he's saying.
Dylan, we can't hear you. Nope, try again. All right. While they get that worked out, let's go to some other folks who are on. Beth, is that you? You have any questions for Coach?
I mean, you kind of touched on it there, Coach, but does it feel kind of like a monkey off your back today to get that win? Is this the confidence your guys needed to know they can do it, that they can pull it out? Because it was a battle to the end, and you guys showed the perseverance to get the W.
Yeah, I think anytime we got 4 starters playing right now that didn't play for UND last year, and I think we still got a lot of thinking going on the floor, and the more you think, the slower you get. And I said as we progress team wise, part of your growth is learning how to compete and win as a team and be connected. And I think we've shown signs of that over the last few weeks from where we were 3 weeks ago to now. So yeah, I think it's a huge part of getting a win. It's not my back. It's you're happy for your guys. They're the ones that are practicing, and all the aches and pains that go along with dealing with getting criticized and yelled at all the time by your head coach, and just really proud of them. So for them to kind of show that, hey, we can finish a game. We've had some games that we haven't finished like this, and it was good to finish.
Thanks. Sean, you got any questions for Coach? All good. Okay, Cassie, anything for Coach Sather?
I'm just here to record. Thanks, though.
Okay, no problem. All right, let's go,
Cassie.
Let's go back to the film room, and I think we got things working there now.
All confirmed. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
All right, this is Tom Miller at the Greater Forks Herald. Can we hear me this time?
Yep, sure can, Tom.
All right, good. Coach, what did you see out of the Sabian Sims play late there to just be a key play for you guys there?
He's an energy guy. He's the guy that I just love how he's practicing. I love what he's doing, and he's making plays, and he's making some plays on both sides of the floor. And again, I think as he gets more and more comfortable with what we're doing, and this is such a new thing for him coming from a junior college. A lot of times it takes a good semester plus to kind of get those junior college guys really assimilated, and we're throwing them right into the fire. So really proud of Sabian, and had a tall order, and so did Phil and anyone else that got put on a Mude tonight, because Mude was a special player tonight. And when he's making 5 threes, we needed guys to step up and make some plays, and Sabian was one of them. But we had a lot of guys. Phil obviously had a great line. Tyree had a great line. My goodness, 9 rebounds for your point guard, and that's what he can do physically. So a lot of different guys, but Sabian's juice and just that motor as he continues to get more comfortable. He's not afraid. I keep telling him to hunt his shot, and when he's hunting his shot, that he's a pretty comfortable shooter when he gets those feet planted.
Then just one more here from Tom Miller. were you as surprised as anybody that Stanley wasn't able to get the one late after the kind of game that he put together overall?
Yeah. He kind of got to the rim on us. He got to the rim on us and just put it off the back. But, I think both teams would say we had a few shots like that throughout the game that we just didn't finish, and it happens over the course of games. And it was good for us to rebound and then make free throws. But, yeah, I mean, Stanley had a special game. He's a really, really good player. I just thought you could see the growth from USD from their first game to this game. They got a lot of new guys as well. And guys like, Stanley Mude, there's a lot on his shoulders because he's one of those veteran guys back that's been there. So I thought he really stepped up for their team tonight.
Hey, Coach
Anything
Brian
else?
Henson with the Argus Leader here. What were you doing against AJ Plitzwhite defensively to keep him out of the score column and really sort of a non-factor there through the entire first half?
Well, that we were really trying to be aggressive with ball screens. We made that change after our first game to a little more of a hard show, almost a trap at times. And what that does is it forces those guys to get the ball out of their hands, or at least, take them out from looking to be aggressive. AJ is he's such a good player, but he's such a good shooter that if he comes off screens, if you go under, or if you don't get up on him, he can shoot it from anywhere. So what we've been working on defensively, I thought played into our hands to kind of help take that away. And it put other people out there that had to make plays, Stanley being one of them. But we tried to get the ball in his hands. And I mean, it's nice when you could put a 6'4", 200-pound point guard on anybody defensively in Tyree. That makes a difference. But a lot of people helped with AJ tonight because I just got a ton of respect for what AJ can do as a player.
Paul, we're good up in the media room.
Good. Any other questions for Coach? Oh,
Yeah,
Beth has
I have
one. Sorry.
more. Coach, wanted to ask you, you've got a quick turnaround. First time you guys have had to face kind of a tournament setup with another game tomorrow. How are you approaching that? What's kind of your guys' schedule like here for the next 24 hours?
Well, recovery, get a lot of fluids in you, eat, and get your body reloaded the way you need to. We need to get some sleep. Put our phones down, and it's nice that people are going to be excited about a win, but you got to be ready for an awfully talented, it's not just saying talent. I just think South Dakota State's a very, very good basketball team with very good players. They got talent, but their talent, I mean, they just got such good players. So, it's an awesome opportunity to play against a really good team that I think has no question. They know who they are. They got their identity. We're searching for ours still. So it's recovery. It's get ready for a game tomorrow night. That's just an awesome opportunity to get better as a team and hopefully keep our progression going.
Does it help in any way? I know you guys are different. I know it's been a year since you would have seen them last. There's changes in college basketball, but does it help at all that these are familiar opponents this weekend, that you at least know the coaching MO in how to prepare for these games?
Well, I mean, I think that helps a little bit. The most important people that need to know are the five guys on the floor and your bench, and we've got a lot of new faces that don't know who some of these guys are. So they're going to learn a little bit tonight, and probably not tonight, more tomorrow. They might watch tonight some and get a little bit of a lesson in it. But I mean, this time of the year, so much of our focus is on our team and not so much on our opponent, with absolutely no disrespect to any opponent. But, it seems like a lot of times you're your own worst enemy when it comes to, mistakes on the floor. And a lot of times the mistakes aren't because of your opponents, because of your own execution. And so the focus is really a lot on us and what we need to do. We'll get our guys ready for the personnel aspect of it, but they're not an overcomplicating team. And I mean that with all due respect, because they've got really good players that know how to play, that can all shoot, with guys inside that are player of the year and all league type guys, and Wilson and Detlinger, with the big fella Detlinger. So, I mean, we got our hands full, but let's come out and be our best. If we can be our best, that means we're getting better. And that's the whole goal with it.
Thank you, Coach.
Cool. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. We've got Todd Lee is be here in 1 second.
Okay. Go.
Yep. Go ahead, Coach.
I thought our guys did a better job in the second half. We battled. We ran offense better in the second half. And we've got a young team trying to execute offensively and defensively, and they're trying to get it all. And proud of the way they came back in the second half and did a good job. Too much for Bracha. We've got some young posts, and they had a little trouble guarding him, and we tried to mix up our coverages. I thought Stan was very good. I thought Xavier Fuller was very good. And A.J. Plitzwhite had a good floor game for us. Disappointing way to lose. Miss a layup with 6 seconds to go. Probably Stan's best look of the night, and the ball just went in and out.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Dylan, we'll start upstairs in the media room.
Hey, Coach Brian Hedgesmith, the Argus leader. Did it feel like the guys tonight in that second half started to make some solid progress offensively? What were you seeing out there?
Yeah, I always tell the guys we can lose the game in a 2 or 3 minute stretch. I thought we did in the end of the first half, even though we came back. But I thought the second half we executed better. We made some adjustments to how they were guarding us, and so that was good to see, and we took advantage of it. The first half, ball stuck a little bit too much. We didn't do a good job of moving it. Second half, I did feel like we did a better job.
Was there more of a concerted effort there in the second half to start attacking the basket and get some inside looks before the three started falling?
Yeah, they were extended. We wanted to run some high ball screen stuff, and they were stepping out on the ball screens, and we definitely wanted to attack the rim. We ended up getting to the foul line 13 times. They went 25. There was a stretch there. I think the free throws were 12-3. So told the players and told the referees we're going to attack the rim, and if you're going to call it at one end, call it the other end.
AJ obviously didn't contribute as a scorer tonight, but how did you see him alter and pick up things in other aspects of his game?
Well, AJ played smart, how he always does. 8 assists, no turnovers, did a good job. He's physically, that's they get after him a little bit. We've got to do a better job of getting him some looks and get him off the ball. But I thought AJ did a good job defensively, did a really good job, not turning the ball over all night long, and 8 assists. But we need him to be able to get some looks and get him maybe off the ball a little bit and get him some shots because, this is his, 4th Division I game, and he's a very good player. He's going to be an excellent player. Physicality, he's put on about 15 pounds, but, coming up to this level, it's a much more physical level.
One other question for you on that last play to Stan. Was that the look that you guys were looking for on that play?
Yeah, layup was 6 seconds. That was what we looked for. So that was a good one. We executed exactly what we wanted to do, and they were calling fouls. We were in the double bonus. Stan shot. He's shooting 87% on the year. We executed it at the right time. We executed the exact way we wanted to. He got Rabrach on him. He ripped and went middle and missed a 2-footer. So, that's how the game goes sometimes. And there's nobody more upset than Stan. He's got tears in his eyes in the locker room, and he scores 30 points. But that's what you're going to remember. That's what he'll remember when he lays down tonight. It's unfortunate. Can't fault his effort. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go in.
Coach Bailey's up to you with the want. First question for you is just how did you view Xavier Fuller's performance tonight in his first start with the Coyotes? Yeah,
Great job by Xavier. He plays with a lot of energy. He's working on his jump shot. He made 2 threes, which is big. He's always going to get his hands on balls. He led his junior college conference in rebounding, 11 a game, and you can see why. And he's an excellent athlete, long, sneaky, quick. I thought he, for him having a first start, I thought he really provided a lot of energy for us. And we definitely need another scoring punch. So we're trying to figure it out. And we will, but we've played 4 games and we've had a lot of guys out. There's things that happen in practice and we don't even know what guys can do. So we're going to try to figure out how to use Xavier in the offense to get him some more looks, because he is a good player. Sometimes he just creates on his own, going to get a rebound or a loose ball, but he did a very good job tonight.
Another question, Tassos and Brady both fouling out. What was UND doing differently inside to force your bigs into foul trouble?
They were throwing it to number 12, and he's a very good player. We tried to mix up our coverages in the first half, but they made some threes. We have 3 post players. Tassos, because of they all get their year back, Nicola has 5 years to play. Tassos has 4 years to play. Brady has 4 years to play. They're young. But we've got to be able to guard the post, and that was a point of emphasis all week. Rebrach is one of the best post players in the league, and in our league, in the Summit League, 7 out of the top 10 players in the league are post players. So if you can't guard the post and you have to double it, it becomes tough. But they basically just threw the ball to Rebrach. They weren't really getting anything out of their concepts. We need to do a better job of guarding the ball on the perimeter and then guarding Rebrach in the post.
John, about a minute left there as tie game. Jay came down. He had a good look at the elbow, but it was a quick possession designed to give you guys another later on, or was that?
And he got a 12-footer, pull up, which he's a very good pull up jump shooter. And if you go, there's time on the clock, 2 for 1, depending. But you take that shot, that shot and then stand shot. You tell me we're going to get those in the last minute, I'd take those every time. He front rimmed it and right on line. And AJ is a very good pull up jump shooter, and we want him taking that shot all the time.
Let's take 1 or 2 more for Coach.
I think we're up here.
Sean or Cassie, anything? Okay.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I think we're good, Coach.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Just a reminder for everybody online here that this post-game press conference will be on the Sanford Pentagon YouTube channel very shortly. We'll also have full box scores on sanfordpentagon.com under the Game Day Download Dakota Showcase article. Also, if you're interested in photos from any of the games over the next 3 days, we have hired Dave Egan, who's an incredible freelance photographer. If you're interested in getting any of those photos, they are available for free. You can just shoot myself, Paul Heinert, an email or contact the SID from your school, and they'll get you hooked up with a link to the login page on that. Okay, thanks, everybody. Cool. Thanks. And you're Chaden, right? Chaden. Paul, nice to meet you.